Hello guys, welcome back. Today's Tuesday. Well, it's actually not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. How I wish it was Tuesday, because then we could catch some good trades on US dollar. Because you know what just happened yesterday? Exactly, it was April Fool, but not for US. Everyone thought it was, but Donald Trump just imposed 25% tariffs on auto. And that means that your car is going to be more expensive in the next few months or next few years. If you're going to buy a car, it's going to be more expensive. Not your car will appreciate in value. It's not like that. But basically, Donald Trump imposed 25% tariffs on auto industry. So that means that German, one of the biggest exporter of automobiles, the number one services or whatever export product that German do to US is automobiles and anything related to cars. So, engine, tires, anything related to car will be from German. And who's gonna get more, I would say, donified, so would get more damage from that tariffs, would be German. And German uses euro, and euro will be very, very soon will be weakening, okay? So that's what I want to talk today. I have the Bank of American tweet here. I'm going to read out for you guys to have a look at it. But before we go any further, I just want to remember that today's Wednesday and we do have the webinar. Okay, so from 5 to 6 p.m. we have the webinar. I will be trading live, catching some trades with everyone. So if you want to know a bit more about our strategy that we use, FinLogic's market sentiment tool for free, make sure to come on board and we're going to have a look on that together. The easiest way for you to join is joining the Telegram group. The link is on the description, and then soon it hits 5 p.m. we send you the link and you can join for free. We don't charge you anything. We don't register. You don't need to register anything like that. You just come straight on to the Telegram and you can join through the link there. Okay, so I have the Bank of America news right here, and they say President Trump announced tariffs on auto and parts in line with our expectation and ahead of the main course expected for April 2nd. The US announced this week 25% tariffs on imports of autos and auto parts. So remember what I say, it's not only on the car, but anything related to the car, any part related to the car, maybe a door, maybe a window, electrical components or anything like that will be taxed at 25%. There's still significant uncertainty on how exactly those tariffs will be implemented. Meanwhile, consumers and business confidence keep deteriorating, increasing downside risk to growth and upside risk to inflation. And that's exactly what I want to talk. So, with the tariffs, yes, we're going to get tariffs. We're already bold to know. We say that in Brazil, we are bold already to know that. So how will tariffs impact economy? Will they impact in a good way? Will they impact on a bad way? Think about it, right? You have a partnership with a country and you basically giving a shoot on your head, on your foot, saying that you're going to implement 25% taxes into whatever they want to bring into your country. So that will, yes, of course, will bring more money into the country, into the bank, into your bank account, but it will as well make more inflationary because people will be spending more for the exactly same good that they were, for the exactly same car. So that car was going to cost $100,000 in 2019. Now it's going to cost $125,000. And if the car is made half in German and half in USA, it's going to cost even 50%. Okay, because it's going to have a circulation. So let's say Germany is building a Volkswagen Golf. It's sent to US, it's 25%. And it's sent back to German, and then German sends back to US, another 25%. So the car just increased 50% in value. So that's in price, sorry, not in value, in price. So that's a little bit of a sketchy way, I would say, to try to raise money, because that's what Trump wants to do, basically, raise money to the economy. Now, with that, inflation will rise, and with that, the Fed will have to be more hawkish. In my opinion, I don't agree with the Fed being hawkish at this moment. The Fed, yes, they will try to be hawkish in a sense because they will see inflation very sticky. And inflation, remember, higher prices lower the money I would say, purchase power, and therefore we have less probability of making inflation lower. Inflation will be stickier. Then the Fed will be like, oh, okay, inflation is a sticker. You know what? Let's be hawkish and see if the market's reacting in some way. And that being said, I don't believe that we may have a higher euro dollar from now on. Okay, most likely what we can see is a pullback until 1.10 and then a shortfall to 1.06. That's my trade. I've been aiming this to happen, and I'm going to discuss more in depth tonight. So if you want to know how can you possibly take advantage from those tariffs on shorting the euro, that is the German currency, come on, and we're going to have a chat on that. Besides that, I do believe that the NFP will be somewhat of, for those who don't know, we have NFP on Friday, every first Friday of the month. Most likely we're going to have a very similar NFP from last month, so we're not going to have much of a change. If it does have a big change to the downside, we are expecting the Fed to be more cautious towards the inflation and towards the rates, and they will be even more data dependent. If it comes as expected, that's good. That's what they want. It will be basically similar from what the last Jerome Powell statement was saying. We're aware of the inflation, we're aware of the tariffs, but we still keep looking at the labor market. If the labor market is stable, most likely we will continue to maintain the rates higher for longer, and the market seems to like it. That's what he says. I don't believe the market seems to like it, but anyways, it's not my my thing to discuss with Jerome Powell. I'm just saying that we will have a sticky inflation into US. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead, or whatever time you're watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a thumbs up, because that helps us grow the channel, as well as make sure that YouTube is giving out this content to other people, because you're liking, everyone is liking, so it's like, oh, that's a good content, that gives out to other people as well. And don't forget, 5 to 6 p.m. join the Telegram. It's on the link, it's on the description. The link is on the description, and I will wait to you for there tonight, or see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye bye.